Hi, Chris here from chrisamericos.com, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to pronounce the word clothes and why some teachers teach fake mistakes. But first, this is not correct.
So remember, clothes. We don't pronounce the TH in America.
One common mistake that native teachers make is overgeneralizing and absolutism. They may believe that the way they speak is the most common, the most correct, or the only right way. Typically, this shows that the teacher has very little experience with other types of English or has very little exposure to speakers of other varieties. This leads the teacher to correcting fake mistakes. Students present an alternative variation of a word or phrase, and the teacher says that it's a mistake because it doesn't sound like something that they would say themselves. Another common trait of this type of teacher is that they believe that they are the ultimate source of right and wrong. They believe that they can determine what is correct or incorrect, and other sources of truth are wrong or false. They might attack textbooks, schools, dictionaries, academic programs, and other teachers who do not conform to their version of the truth. They see themselves as a crusader for truth.
The TH is silent. I know if you look in dictionaries, they say the TH sound is there, but it's not.
The TH sound in clothes is pronounced by many English speakers. In North American English, many speakers blend the TH sound and the final Z sound, and this makes the TH sound soft. And some speakers omit the TH sound completely, especially when speaking quickly. But the TH sound becomes more prominent when the speaker is enunciating or trying to speak very clearly. And in British English, it's common to pronounce the TH sound in the word clothes. So it is not correct to say that there is no TH sound in the word clothes. The dictionaries are not wrong.
The TH is silent. I know if you look in dictionaries, they say the TH sound is there, but it's not.
They might also make black and white statements that are untrue in order to make people question the truth. They know if they can make someone question the truth, then that person will be open to believing the teacher's version of the truth. And if they believe that the teacher is a crusader for the truth, then it feeds the teacher's conviction that they alone can determine what is right and what is wrong.
So if you want to sound more natural and sound like a native speaker, pronounce this word clothes. Don't try to make the TH sound. It's not clothes.
Another common trait is to exaggerate small mistakes, slips of tongue, and features of speech that the teacher believes reveal the teacher's version of truth.
But don't take my word for it. Let's listen to some examples.
I long to wear the clothes that I saw in magazines. Anything other than bootcut Wranglers, really.
Even medical supplies, not just clothes, which are a problem everywhere. People give their old clothes away that no one wants.
Middle school girls are being turned away from school because of the way they wear their hair naturally or because of the way the clothes fit their bodies.
She looks like she's going somewhere and she has a handbag and she has a certain attitude and she doesn't just look like a stale person. You can see yourself in those clothes.
If you had a stain on your clothes, you wouldn't just put a little soap on it and briefly run it under the water.
We put gender qualifiers on a lot of things. Girl and boy clothes, girl and boy colors.
You can't be smart and pretty. You can't be a feminist who's also interested in fashion. You can't care about clothes if it's not for the sake of what other people, usually men, will think of you.
And with his rabbi, they had ripped the clothes. So he was there at the funeral and ripped clothes.
And what song do you know all the words to?
Well, Freedom 90.
All right, Cindy, prove it.
Sometimes the clothes do not make the man all we have. You know, you get the gist.
That's right.
So some of the people in some of the tents had dirty clothes, and some of the people were in tents that were full of mosquitoes that had been exposed to yellow fever. And it definitively proved that it wasn't this magic dust called fomites in your clothes that caused yellow fever.
Your vehicle, right? Your house, the house you live in is absolutely a liability. The clothes that you're wearing, 100% liability.
The carbon fiber and Kevlar fabric that I used on the surface here is absolutely not meant to be made into clothes.
But it had a terrible smell. You couldn't get rid of it by changing clothes or bathing.
That's why water is our go-to for cleaning stuff. It can dissolve sticky orange juice right off your counter or blood off your clothes. But water doesn't dissolve the counter or the clothes.
As you can see, some of the speakers pronounce the TH sound more clearly, but there's definitely more than one correct way to say the word clothes. This is also not correct.
There is no TH sound.
But why do teachers teach fake mistakes and tell their students that it's the truth? I honestly believe that it shows that the teacher has a lot of room to grow if they are open to being honest with themselves. If they were a true crusader for truth, then they would seek out truth and inspire others to do the same instead of trying to dictate it. Although this tends to occur with native teachers, it can also happen with non-native teachers who become too rigid in their interpretation of language and linguistic concepts. If you see a teacher doing this, politely share your insights with them. Tell them that you think they're overgeneralizing and that what they're teaching isn't true about all English speakers. If they're a good teacher, then they'll listen to you and they'll try to improve by learning more about the vastness of the English language. If they don't take you seriously, it might be time to find a new teacher. Thanks for watching this video. Press like, press subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.